A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem.
There he goes! The 40, the 30, and he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Hauls it in. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. They were really set up on the opening drive, but a big 3rd down coming here. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying to establish the run. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So now on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. And he's gotten himself right in the middle of the early Heisman race with his performance. Keeps it on the ground. Stopped right there.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Moving the pocket, it's Alford. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Turning it on. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Hurricane.
If you're laser focused on defense and you're dialed into the quarterback and you're breaking on the football when he throws, you get a lot of tips, you get a lot of deflections, and then it just happens to bounce to your guy, and your guy does the rest, takes it all the way back to the house. Big play by this defense.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And now this offense will take the field again. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bear. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. They get to him, and now they'll face a 3rd and long.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. He's got to be able to turn the...
They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Found a seam on the left. He's at the 10. Finds the finish line for the touchdown. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Out wide left, it's Wingo. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Long way to go on 2nd down. The give to the lone running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Out wide right, it's Upshaw. Makes the grab, headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way way to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey guys, as you know, Keyshawn Henderson was the #1 overall recruit in the country, highest rated, and he has started to play like it today. He is coming off that last touchdown. His teammates were hyped up for him and excited. So much hype and pressure on his shoulders, but he is performing with a very calm and composed demeanor down here on the sideline. Fun to see from a highly rated player. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Alford. They'll run the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there.
Headed to the end zone. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Already going back and forth, and they have a 3-point lead up 17-14. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Throws it off the RPO. Breaks into the open. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The offense lining up for a first down play. Give to the back. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The play fake. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires on the move. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up 1 quarter. And the Hurricanes will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Boots his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Sells the run, wants to pass. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. They'll take the penalty and move them back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Selling the fake. Slings it downfield. Unloads in the nick of time.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got the quick completion. Could not make his way to the corner.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Handoff from the gun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Defense will back up and make things a little easier here on 3rd and 4. To the air, it's Henderson. Fires to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. The Canes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield, making something happen.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Right at the line. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
And defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. There it got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right. This defense has had absolutely no answer so far, giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Got some green grass. Got the first down. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
This running back is so dynamic, and you've got to be able to take advantage of his speed by getting him to the outside. So that's why you dial up the toss play there. It's a nice way to change it up and get this guy in space to go make plays.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Well, so woefully are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Short now from their own 48. Making the adjustment. Back to throw, it's Alford. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And that's pretty encouraging. Like, this defense needs a shot in the arm.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on fourth. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. Plows through the defense. Turning on the Jets. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. He'll return it. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Hurricanes moving quickly to the line.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They want to run this quarterback. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Trying to make one miss. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Sells the run, looking to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Left side, it's Boone. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The fake and wants to throw. Got rid of it just in time. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Wide receiver going in motion. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock.
Oh, and they blocked it. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The handoff. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use a timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Lets it fly. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Canes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in with the visiting head coach at the half. His running back has started to get in that Heisman conversation, and he is thrilled with the way he's performing. Sometimes hype off the field can be a distraction, but that has not happened. This running back has been locked in, dialed in, and is performing at a high level so far in this game. We'll see if he can keep it up here to start the second half. I'll keep you posted. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Quick handoff. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
They'll run it. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the back. Oh, he's got some space. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Might as well give it to him again. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Trying to find the end zone, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Breaks the tackle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Back to throw, it's Henderson. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Working the ground game. They put the brakes on it.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes the grab on 3rd. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Snapped on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And they can't make the connection. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Absolutely perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the away team sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. He wants to throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Boone. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beats you.
He's changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Alford. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Hurricane. The defense takes matters into setting up for the extra point and the top.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's going to be brought down on the return, but there is a penalty flag on the field. I'm not sure what this one's about. Right on the heels of that touchdown, they give up some good field position with that face mask penalty costing them 15 yards. 1st and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. Keeps it on the ground. Defense all over it.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Bring him down.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Bear. Breaks into the open at the 30. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Give to the big fullback. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They give it to him again. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Trying to slip through and pick it up. And they stopped him in the backfield on third down and short.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end.
And it's in there for a touchdown. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Hands it off on the counter. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Out wide right, it's Wingo on the stop. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is on its way. Trying to get started. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete on the right side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Buying a little time to his left. Out wide left, it's Bear. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They go back to the hot hand. They fed him on this drive. They want to get touches to their wide receiver, the guy that can really change the game with his speed on the outside. Nice job being aggressive in the red zone. I say aggressive, getting to the edge quickly with that little touch pass, get it to your playmaker, and let him get a little bit of yardage.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Drops back, it's Salford. Right side, it's Bear. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw one first. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to have to happen.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Under pressure. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Sets his feet. It's Henderson. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Needs it here on 4th down. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
How about that now? A couple of times on this drive, we've seen this offense convert on 4th down. They're getting the big plays when they need them the most.
2nd down to the air. Rush is on. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got